What's happening, family? Just another beautiful day, loving every minute of it. There's something going around that make note. There's a something going around. Got you coughing all the time. The body is good, but you have this thing that's got you coughing all the time. So I think you may have to start wearing back your mask again when you go to these supermarkets or these small stores because I caught it. Yeah, I don't really get sick. No, I don't get sick. No, got me a little on the bed, but it's a dry cough in the throat. And I went to get my physical. Everything came back normal. Everything was good. But they want to put me on steroids to stop the cough. Now, when they give me the medicine to take, now I'm taking Taskin for cough, along with my herbs, which is pine pollen, Cersei, aloe vera, lemongrass, bluebird vein, and then put it all together in some hot water and sip on that. That happened a lot, along with my natural honey. But anyway, they're giving me this small pills to take to stop the cough. And when I read the side effects, I mean, this a bitch. The side effects is like you get dizziness, you can't drive, you get itching in your stomach, you get itching on your skin, you get a rash, you get headache. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, the side effects is worse. I said, listen, I said, hon, put that shit in the garbage, man. I even get the prescription yesterday, and I read the side effects. Like the side effects is worse. And I said to myself, you know what? These people trying everything possible to kill us off. But that's why you got to read the side effects. That's why I don't really. I told the nurse, I don't really take pills, man. I take herbs. I don't take pills. The side effect was worse than the friggin' pill itself. I like nah. So I gone by taking my herbs, natural honey, cough drop, my honey and natural cough drops to take. And the thing about it, this cough is that it's really kind of strange because when you're sleeping, you don't cough. Only when you get up in the morning, you start coughing. You're like, damn, this like you got a program to only cough in the daytime. Anyway, folks, let me jump into this one here. But my friend in Chicago said he had it for about a good 3 weeks straight, and he takes some Nyquil, knock that shit screen out. But anyway, I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not a doctor. No, I'm just telling people what it is. I'm not a doctor that said because you too have a tendency of telling you that you have to strike your video because you're spreading against your community guidelines. You know how it goes already, folks. You know how it goes. Anyway. But I'm watching a movie called Zayadice. Zayadice. I'm going to show you a clip of it. I have 1, 2, and 3. I think 4 just came out here. And they tell you about and I keep saying for years. This American system is so fucked up. At the other country, they give you stuff to last. Like even there in Barbados, they're building a house out of brick. You give tiles on the floor, 12-inch tiles on the floor. Here, they give you compressed wood. They're putting a house on a slab. Obviously, after a while, it's going to move. The house is going to twist because when the slabs start to settle, the wood structures on the house are going to move eventually. That's why you always hear this creaking inside the house. The house is settling. Anyway, Zayadice is saying the same thing. It says America can build things to last, but they don't build things to last. They build things to only last temporarily, so you have to go and buy it again. That's why America have to fall, because all it is greed. They talk about wars. They talk about the ecosystem. They talk about climate change. They talk about the fossil fuel in the air. Everything is to destroy the planet. And they're realizing now that the planet is being destroyed, all the shit they've been doing. Yeah, like I said before in the video, they wait till the horse is out of the fucking stable to close the door. It's too late. It's not really too late. They could stop it. They can reverse it. But they're all about greed that they ain't worrying about trying to stop what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you're getting tidal waves. That's why you're getting hurricanes. That's why you're getting forest fires. That's why you're getting... They try to control everything, man. Anyway, listen. I don't like to make my videos too long because they will get boring. But I'm going to give you a little clip of Zayadice and watch it on YouTube. Check it out. It's very interesting. Hang on, folks. Let me pause it. Until then, listen. Be loving and kind and caring, humble, respectful, no judgmental. Just be loving and kind and caring and humble. and always help those that help you. And remember, look out for those that look out for you. That's the key. All right, folks.
In more equal countries. It goes on and on. Infant mortality, obesity, teen birth rate, less in more equal countries. And perhaps most interesting, innovation, greater in more equal countries, which challenges the age-old notion that a competitive, stratified society is somehow more creative and inventive. Moreover, a study done in the UK called the Whitehall Study confirmed that there is a social distribution of disease as you go from the top of the socioeconomic ladder to the bottom. For example, it was found that the lowest rungs of the hierarchy had a four-fold increase of heart disease-based mortality compared to the highest rungs. And this pattern exists irrespective of access to health care. Hence, the worse a person's relative financial status, the worse their health is going to be on average. This phenomenon is rooted in what could be termed psychosocial stress, and it is at the foundation of the greatest social distortions plaguing our society today. Its cause? The monetary market system. Make no mistake, the greatest destroyer of ecology, the greatest source of waste and depletion and pollution, the greatest purveyor of violence, war, crime, poverty, animal abuse, and inhumanity, the greatest generator of social and personal neuroses, mental disorders, depression, anxiety, not to mention the greatest source of social paralysis, stopping us from moving into new methodologies for personal health, global sustainability, and progress on this planet, is not some corrupt government or legislation, not some rogue corporation or banking cartel, not some flaw of human nature, and not some secret hidden cabal that controls the world. It is in fact the socio-economic system itself at its very foundation. Let's imagine for a moment we had the option to redesign human civilization from the ground up. What if, hypothetically speaking, we discovered an exact replica of the planet Earth, and the only difference between this new planet and our current one is that human evolution had not occurred. It was an open palette.
Hang on,
No
folks.
country that external restriction, or what we might call today ownership, is extremely wasteful and environmentally illogical in a fundamental economic sense. So, we need to devise a strategy called strategic access. This will be the foundation of our demand distribution tracking system, which makes sure we can meet the demand of the population's needs for access of whatever they need when they need it. And as far as physically obtaining the goods, centralized and regional access centers all make sense for the most part, placed in close proximity to the population, and a person would simply come in, take the item, use it, and when finished, return it when it is no longer needed. Sort of how a library works today. In fact, these centers could not only exist in the community in the way we see local stores today, but specialized access centers would exist in specific areas.
Okay, folks. I'm gonna put at the end here the movie to watch on YouTube. It's called Zydex. It's kind of long. It's about an hour and a half long. So you guys can check it out. Check out the movie. It is what it is right here. You can check it out on YouTube because it's too long for me to guess. It's an hour and 43 minutes. As a matter of fact, it's 2 hours and 2 hours and 41 minutes and 30 seconds. So you can check it out on YouTube and it's very informative. So folks, until then, I love you guys now. I'm out of here. Peace out. One love.